And play is underway. Just 30 seconds into the game now. New York and Tampa Bay, two Eastern Division rivals that is. And back up from the field is our color analyst Francisco Marcos, and the game underway. Two chances so far. New York threatening and Mauser saving, and Shep Messing coming up with an easy save for New York. Putting the ball in play right now on a free kick is number 5, their center back for the Cosmos, Keith Eddy. Tommy Smith clearing now for the Rowdies. Pringle clears out. Picked up by Cantillo. Cantillo brings it way across field. Goes across the touchline. It will be a New York throw-in. Throwing in Charlie Aitken, one of the newer players for New York. And Francisco, you can drop in any time and tell us a little bit about Mr. Aitken.
Aitken joined the Cosmos only in the last 3 games, Tom. A veteran whose main strength is really strong tackling. He's not really what you would call a purist. He's a very hard player. And I think Stuart Scullion will have a hard battle on his hands. However, I don't think he's very fast. That could be a plus for Stuart.
Rodney Marsh now with the crossing ball, looking for Derek Smethurst, and a little off the mark, an easy save for Shep Messing. Keith Eddy now up to Bobby Smith.
Interesting to note, Tom, during the introductions, the last play introduced for the Rowdies was, of course, Rodney Marsh, and he was promptly received with a salvo of boos. So at least he's known, and I think a good reaction really for that type of a player from the type of crowd that New York has. And I think that could be the kind of reaction that might make Rodney Marsh play a great game.
Haru Karishi taking it away from Pelé right there in an unpopular play for the New York Cosmos, but right now the Rowdies looking good on defense. Throwing in is Farouk way off the touchline. He throws it into a wide open Tommy Smith.
Now the note of interest is, of course, the inclusion of Clyde Best in the Rowdies lineup for the first time in 4 games. And I'm sure that I look for Clyde, rather, to have a great game because I think he's hungry. He's been angry as well because he hasn't been playing, and I'm sure that he could do very well tonight.
Keith Eddy putting a free kick in play. The Rowdies again control off the head. Clyde Best heading on a pass to Scully. Stuart Scullion. Scullion marked there by number 6, David Clemens, one of their fine midfielders. Clemens scoring the first goal this year for the Cosmos in their 1-0 win over the Miami Toros. Way back when. Rodney Marsh now working on the wing. Marsh marked by number 9, Giorgio Canaglia, getting a little defense in there. Arsene Auguste now. Augie tries to pass inside. It's blocked out by Pelé, and Alex Pringle kicks it back to Mauser, and an unpopular decision again. One of those plays, attack, is what the fans want to see. A good crowd here tonight at Yankee Stadium. A beautiful place, and hardly any remnants of the old ballpark it was. Even the facade, the historic facade, is only a facsimile of the original. It is a beautiful park, though, and a great site for soccer. And by the way, we can tell you it's a beautiful evening here in New York, kind of like a Tampa Bay evening. Cool and nice white fleecy clouds and blue sky. Pelé now with the ball. Pelé distributes on the wing. On the run for New York is number 17, Charlie Aitken. Aitken and Tommy Smith tangle. Smith takes it away, almost loses it across the touchline, and now Mark Lindsay with the ball. Lindsay to Scullion. Scullion to Marsh. Rodney distributes square to Tommy Smith. Smith back to Rodney. Rodney to Alex Pringle at midfield across the wing. Alex moves up. Alex to Scullion. Scullion marked by number 12, Bobby Smith. Back to Pringle it goes. Alex inside to Derek Smethurst, who's wide open. Eddy upfield. Picked up by Marsh. To Clemens. Back to Keith Eddy. Back to David Clemens. Pringle and Smith converge. Farouk Karishi converges. Pelé goes down hard. Tommy Smith now giving to Scullion. The racing Scullion and Bobby Smith. Scullion beats Smith to the ball. He's going to cross inside now. Here's Smethurst. It's by Messing. Clyde Best. It's a goal. It's a super goal. Easy. The Rowdies made it look easy. Stuart Scullion got by Bobby Smith, and the Rowdies go ahead 1-0. And we're going to have a replay now. Here's Scullion crossing. You see just out of the reach of Messing, and back to live action. And an exclusive tonight on WTOG Channel 44. The first time in 4 games we are so pleased to bring you instant replay. Cantillo with the ball right at the center circle. Center spot taken down hard by David Clemens. Free kick, the Rowdies. Cantillo now. We'll see how he's taken down so very hard by David Clemens. And right there you can see how the violation was created and whistled by Gordon Hill. Cantillo again with the ball. Cantillo into Clyde Best. Back to Ringo. Ringo inside. Ringo with a chance. Brought into goalkeeper Chef Messing by center back number 20, Mike Dillon.
Important to note, Tom, that some of these guys, like Ringo Cantillo, is a great favorite here in New York because he played for Inter Juliana of the local semi-pro German-American soccer league. Arnold Maus, of course, is a Brooklyn boy, played in Hartford, was turned down by the Cosmos 2 years ago, and what a mistake they feel they may have made. Joe Fink, of course, is on the bench and could see some action for the Rowdies. He's the third all-time leading scorer for the Cosmos.
Pelé with some fancy work, but again, Mr. Canaglia not moving the way he should have, and the ball more directed to Rowdy Alex Pringle. And Pringle now has the ball, distributes to Smith, back to Alex. 35-42 now as the clock winds down in the first half. The goal came at 6:32 for Tampa Bay. In the middle now, Tommy Smith. Smith to Mark Lindsay. Lindsay to Smetters. Derek wide open right about the shortstop position here at Yankee Stadium. Smetters trying to get it to Clyde Best. Clyde controls now. The Rowdies may find it interesting to be working on part of this dirt infield, and I'm certainly sure that the Cosmos are a bit more used to it than the Rowdies are, but that first goal doesn't show it.
Interesting also to note that they're playing the first half into the infield dirt, so really the advantage will be with the Rowdies in the second half, at least as far as the forwards are concerned. And of course, we know the Rowdies like natural grass best.
Pelé now giving to Canaglia. Canaglia beats Auguste, and it's a goal. Pelé and Canaglia teaming up. They got by Arsène Auguste, who did not play, of course, in the first game, and they made it look easy. Augie beaten bad right there, and Giorgio scores, and the crowd loves it, and they have equalized with 34-40 left in the first half.
Great question mark across before the game was whether Auguste could contain Giorgio Canaglia, and right now we'd have to say that Giorgio is winning the battle. Here's the replay.
Here's the slow motion. You see how he did it. Fancy footwork, and of course threading the needle, beating Auguste, who had come to the ball, come to the near post, and it's equalized. And we can see right now that this soccer game is going to be a real wing dinger with a lot of goals because they've come out early and put some points on the board. Stuart Scullion now marked by Bobby Smith. Crossed inside, going up is Smetters. Clyde Best. Best getting ahead on the ball, but just curling away from the far post. There's going to be a violation of some sort. I believe going up for the ball was a New York defender, actually touching it last. The crowd doesn't like it, but Gordon Hill, the referee, has called a corner kick for Tampa Bay. And coming to the ball now, Stuart Scullion.
A very unpopular decision with this very large, very vocal crowd here at Yankee Stadium.
Scullion's ball now to the Clyde Best. Best controls. Only momentarily, however. Mike Dillon now with the ball, and the Cosmos come racing back. Cantillo with a second on the ball, but now David Clemens, or rather make it Terry Darvitt, moving without any defenders, but now Cantillo takes them down to the penalty area, and the referee says play on. This crowd making a lot of noise, and so far they're not too happy with the work of Gordon Hill. Scullion now with the ball. Scullion being marked there by Charlie Aiken. Aiken wins the battle momentarily. Aiken and Scullion. Aiken distributes back upfield, but Lindsay picks the ball up. Mark Lindsay. Farouk Qureshi. Lindsay to Farouk Qureshi. A very vocal crowd here at New York's Yankee Stadium. The Cosmos and the Rowdies. It's 1-1. 32-43 remaining in the first half. Lindsay now at the 35-yard line. Lindsay gets by a man, but it's out of bounds. This portion of the Tampa Bay Rowdies game is brought to you by Canada Dry Mixers, makers of Canada Dry Ginger Ale. It's not too sweet.
Talking about Gordon Hill, Tom, if there is no great controversy during the first half, we will attempt and have Gordon Hill as one of our halftime guests, along with Phil Wisdom, the commissioner of the North American Soccer League, and it might be interesting to see what he has to say.
Tony Field now, the man who got the only goal in the 5-1 loss to the Tampa Bay Rowdies earlier, back in the game. After a couple of weeks out in the place was Raymond Mifflin. A bit of a change. Gordon Bradley now, the coach, has shaken up this New York team quite a bit. Across inside, going up high, and it's going to be another goal for the Cosmos. The Rowdies defense had a little trouble right there. 2 or 3 of the lads bunching up together, and the instant replay is going to show it. Tommy Smith and a bunch of folks. Auguste again causing problems, and
there is no goal, Tom, and
Pelé
the goal has been protested. And I'll tell you something else. We haven't even noticed this. we don't see the first goal for the Cosmos yet on the scoreboard, and now someone is telling us here that the referee called an offside on the first goal as well.
Well, we didn't get any word to that effect, but indeed the scoreboard does show the Tampa Bay Rowdies are on top 1-0. And now that we think about it, we didn't get an official time on the equalizer. And certainly things coming out of the stadium in great number now, refuse and debris. This game is going to be held up a few minutes, we're sure, to clear everything off. And so what we're having here is 2 offside calls. And of course, a controversial goal came up in the 5-1 loss that the Cosmos suffered in Tampa Stadium. There was a controversial offside. Here comes the ball in again. It appears that the near side New York player right there, number 9, Quinalla, might have been offsides as the cross came in. There's a good chance of that, and that's what Gordon Hill and his linesmen are indeed calling. So what we have here is a very interesting situation where the Tampa Bay Rowdies, who quite possibly, according to our look, could have been behind 2-1, and they still have a 1-0 lead. It's incredible. The game plays on. Clyde Best wide open. Best to Smethurst. Smethurst to a racing Scullion on the wing. Scullion getting by. No, taken out now by David Clemens.
I suppose we owe an apology of sorts to our viewers, because the first goal really happened so fast that I didn't even notice if they went back to center field or not. Apparently, it's quite obviously that they didn't. And thinking back to that goal by Giorgio Quinalla, he was really quite advanced into the penalty area, and of course the angle that we have from here is totally on the other side of the field. Of course the linesman is right on top of the play, and that possibly the reason why we couldn't see any sign of an offside call.
And taking a ball from about 35 yards out, looking for Smethurst, was Arsène Auguste, and he couldn't find Derek. High over his head. And New York puts it back in play. And this crowd is certainly an inspiration, and we're enjoying their participation in the game. Tommy Smith now scoops up a wandering ball for the Rowdies, gives to Alex Pringle. Pringle now to Scullion. Scullion and Bobby Smith marking each other. Cantillo now with the ball. Cantillo converged on, and it's going to be a Rowdy throw-in, although New York's Bobby Smith calling for a Cosmos throw-in. Marsh now with the ball. The Clown Prince of Soccer, Rodney Marsh, an unpopular with the fans here in New York. Pringle's high ball looking for Clyde Best. Best racing to it. Shep Messing beats him to the ball. At Three Flags Tire Centers, just $99 will buy you 4 new white wall tires for any American car. Now at Three Flags Tire Centers in Tampa.
And then a side note, Tom, from Jim Trecker, the PR director of the Cosmos, confirming that detailed slow motion, a great tackle there by Auguste. And now the ball out of play. But going back to those 2 goals, slow motion from different angles, from an angle that really was right on top of the play, confirming that both goals were indeed clearly offside. There's really no dispute whatsoever. The goals were clearly offside. So of course players will complain, but recalling that first goal again, I don't recall any controversy. I don't recall any confusion.
28-29, New York and the Rowdies, the Cosmos and Tampa Bay. North American Soccer League action at its finest, and even though the 2 New York goals were offside, they were spectacular, and we enjoyed them, however. The Rowdies do have a 1-0 lead, and action now at midfield. Rodney Marsh bumped around, bumped hard by Terry Garbett. Garbett now marked by Cantillo. Cantillo tackles him, the ball goes out. It's a Cosmos throw-in.
There really has been 1 shot on goal by the Rowdies, and of course that's the only goal of the game, the only significant shot. A most incredible opening to the game, really, even though it's now almost 20 minutes old, but an incredible start. I have not really seen a game with as much excitement and controversy since I've been covering soccer in the North American Soccer League.
Rodney Marsh going down hard there, and Rodney signaled that he was indeed the violator on that play. And now Keith Eddy will loft the ball inside. Going up high is Giorgio Quinalla. Tommy Smith in the fray. Mauser scoops up the ball, distributes quickly now to Scullion. Scullion unmarked on the wing. Scullion still not picked up. Picked up now is number 14, Nelson Morai, one of the new Cosmos. A high ball to Clyde Best. Bobby Smith controls. Smethurst tries to get it on the wing to Rodney Marsh. It's a ball that quite a way is away from Rodney. This new player, Nelson Morai, what can you tell us about him, Francisco? Of course, I didn't see his face, and I don't believe he was a member of the Cosmos lineup back in June.
Number 15. Mifflin, Raymond Mifflin, a Peruvian international star, a very good player who was expected to start tonight. but at the last moment was left out the starting 11. Going back to Nelson Moraes, he's a Brazilian player, very skillful player. He broke his leg in the off-season tour with the Cosmos, and really was not ready to play until about a month ago. He got his chance when Ken Furphy resigned as coach of the Cosmos. Gordon Bradley came back as the coach, and of course Nelson came onto the team then.
If you're wondering about the dimensions of this soccer field on Yankee Stadium, it is a bit smaller than the field in Tampa as far as length. It's about 105 yards long compared to approximately 115 in Tampa Stadium, and about the same width, 65 yards. So the Rowdies familiar with these confines, even though they are on the road. Pelé now with the ball. Pelé and Pringle. Pringle goes down. Going down is Tony Field inside the penalty area. Gordon Hill blows the whistle. What's the call?
No question. If he was inside the penalty area.
It is indeed going to be a penalty kick for the New York Cosmos. Gordon Hill setting the ball up on the penalty spot. And the violation going against the Tampa Bay Rowdies. A one-on-one situation right now. And taking the ball, taking the shot will be Captain Keith Eddy. Eddy approaches. Mauser guesses wrong. And the Cosmos this time do indeed equalize. We'll have an instant replay now showing Mr. Mauser going the wrong way, and of course that's all he can do is guess. Sometimes he's lucky, sometimes he's not. Smethurst with a point-blank shot. Messing came out to block it with his feet. Scullion's corner now. Clyde Best going up, but it's taken out by number 20 on a fine play. Mike Dillon beating Clyde Best to the ball. It's another corner for the Rowdies. This time Mr. Marsh moves to the ball and brings it inside to Alex Pringle. Pringle a bit of a sleep right there, not expecting the ball to come back to him. And now Marsh with the ball, crossing inside to Clyde Best. But Messing goes up to win the ball. Best and Smethurst were waiting for the cross, but Messing ever present in a big, big trade and sale for Boston to New York of Shep Messing. He certainly has helped this team and put new hopes in their life in the Eastern Division. Pelé now with the ball. Pelé marked by Cantillo. On the wing now, Tony Field. Tony Field marked by Farouk Qureshi. Farouk giving Tony Field fits. Farouk wins the ball now. Up to Mark Lindsay, to Derek Smethurst. Smethurst to Tommy Smith. Smith to Rodney Marsh. Marsh to the overlapping Alex Pringle. Pringle picked up by Bobby Smith. Back to Rodney. Rodney looking to Smethurst, racing to the ball. Clyde Best with a shot. It's a goal. Clyde Best now with a goal. A super play. And Shep Messing a bit off the ball right there.
Don't even wait when there's somebody hanging on to you, and he let go first time, beating Messing with no problems whatsoever. We've had 5 goals scored in this game. The score, though, is only 2-1, of course, in favor of the Rowdies.
Right. 2 offside calls, of course, negating Cosmos scores.
Hang on
Marsh
to your
wins the ball, and the Rowdies have a bit of a break here. Rodney now holds it up and gives on the wing to Cantillo. Cantillo now marked by Tony Field. Field coming from behind. Ringo with the ball. Scullion to Rodney Marsh to Farouk. Farouk with a fine bit of work there, coming up on a difficult play and actually footing the ball to one of his mates. Back across field now. Pringle with the ball. Pringle looking for Best. Best going to the corner, but the ball too far. It'll be across the goal line, a Cosmos goal kick. 21-18. The Tampa Bay Rowdies 2, the Cosmos 1. Hey, for the remainder of July, receive free air conditioning with the purchase of a new TR7 from Globe Auto Imports.
Tom, what happens now with Clyde Best's 2 goals really is that he's going to be a marked man for the rest of the game, and that's all to the better of the Rowdies, because that means that Derek Smethurst, I think, will have a lot more room to operate. They won't be thinking as much Smethurst as they might have been before, because Derek scored the 3 goals back in June in Tampa. Clyde Best right now with 2 goals is going to be the guy that they're going to think is hot, and that could just mean that Derek Smethurst might find some room to sneak in 1 or 2 himself.
Mauser now puts the ball in play on a goal kick after a high ball over the crossbar by the Cosmos. Smith gives back to Arnold, who will punt upfield. A booming ball. Clyde Best now going up. Best controls, but it's picked up now by Charlie Aitken. Aitken to Mike Dillon. Dillon to Nelson Moraes, that is. Moraes with the ball again. Pelé. The ball taken away by Lindsay. Marsh now. Marsh to Scullion as the Rowdies come back. Scullion to Smethurst. Smethurst gives it on the wing to Farouk Qureshi. Totally unmarked. An attempt to spread out the New York defense. Scullion with the ball there. locking horns with Keith Eddy, who distributes back to Shep Messing.
New York really having to feel a bit unlucky. Those two goals, really, at least the first one, just marginally offside. They really must feel that the Stars are not going for them tonight.
Tommy Smith gives it away, gets it away from Tony Field. Smith to Smethurst. The Rowdies in midfield. Here's a Channel 44 sports reminder. The Rowdies wrap up their televised regular season action right here on WTOG against the Hartford Bicentennials, live from Dillon Stadium in Hartford, Friday, July 30th. Kickoff at 7:30. Smethurst now with the ball for the Rowdies. Smethurst marked there by Charlie Aitken. Aitken is 17. The ball now coming across to Pringle, chesting the ball to the ground and giving back to Mauser. Mauser will distribute now to the wide open Tommy Smith. Smith, the lad from Liverpool, he gives back to Alex. Don't miss the Atom Smashing Party a week from today. Exchange Banks and Moss Brothers are planning lots of special events around the main explosion when your Rowdies smash the Philadelphia Atoms. Clyde Best now tangling with Keith Eddy. Controlling now Charlie Aitken. Aitken totally unmarked in midfield. Aitken gives to Mifflin, the substitution for David Clemens. Trying to find Pelé. Keith Eddy picks the ball up now. Tony Field on the wing, crossing inside. Going up is Mauser. Mauser brings it down out of the grasp of Giorgio Canaglia, and the Rowdies come back. Scullion with the ball. Stuart Scullion on the wing. Scullion now marked by Nelsie Morai to Rodney Marsh. Marsh to Scullion, picked up by Bobby Smith. The Rowdies on top 2-1. A ball inside, cleared away by Charlie Aitken. Scullion trying to find Derek Smethurst. A whistle in midfield. Canaglia and Auguste tangle. The call going against the Cosmos. Pringle now to Rodney Marsh. 17:46 remaining in the first half. An exciting North American Soccer League game, and the Rowdies on top 2-1. Pringle now looking for Smethurst, but the ball taken away by Mike Dillon. Mifflin now with the ball. Mifflin to Pelé. Pelé to the racing Canaglia. Canaglia and Auguste. Canaglia, Auguste. Canaglia, Auguste. Augie takes him right to the baseline. The ball going behind the Rowdies net. It will be a Tampa Bay goal kick. Two big men.
My heart went thump there, because every time that guy, Long John they call him here, Giorgio Canaglia, gets the ball, he's liable to cause trouble. He's a good dribbler. He's a great shooter. He's so big. He's so very tough to move off the ball that he really causes panic to any defense.
He seems to be having great success tonight, too, against Arsène Auguste. Tommy Smith goes down after he boots it on the wing to Mark Lindsay. Lindsay racing to the ball right about third base. Mark brings it inside to Smethurst. Smethurst goes high, taken away by Bobby Smith. Scullion now with the ball. Scullion and Mifflin tangling. A whistle blows. No, play on, says Gordon Hill. Pringle now with the ball. Augie to Marsh. Rodney wide open. Picked up now by Bobby Smith. Rodney, some of his fancy footwork, getting ever closer to the goal. Rodney now crossing inside. And Keith Eddy, the captain of the Cosmos defense. Smethurst with the ball. It's in the goal. Put it right in the corner. All right, there's Keith Eddy. Eddy gives it right back to Rodney Marsh. Smethurst high in the air. 15:45 now. The Rowdies on top 3-1. And could it be another 5-1 smashing of the Cosmos by Tampa Bay?
I'll tell you.
Pelé with the ball now. Pelé giving inside to number 15. 15 is Mifflin. But Pringle now with the ball. Pringle trying to find Smethurst on the wing. Keith Eddy will control.
There's somebody out there not enjoying this kind of stuff. Forget it. You're never going to enjoy it. But if you do like it,
watch the Democratic Convention.
Come Saturday night and watch us against the Toronto Metros at Tampa Stadium, because that's going to be another real ding-dong against a team that's leading the Northern Division.
Pelé having the ball taken away by Marsh. The whistle blows. A foul against Rodney and the Rowdies. Gordon Hill whistles the ball. And the free kick taken now by Tampa Bay, or rather New York. 15:02. 4 goals and actually 6 altogether as far as the ball finding the back of the net. And even though there were offsides, it was exciting. A high ball inside now. Controlled by Canaglia. Auguste clears it away, but the Cosmos retain control. On the wing, Bobby Smith. And Smith taken down hard by Farouk Qureshi. Here comes Gordon Hill, the referee, now to talk to Farouk. Did he get to the ball first, or did he hit the man?
I think it's going to be a foul. And of course, as I said the last time we played on TV in Miami, Tom, Farouk is winning through intimidation these days, so we'll see what happens right now.
It appears he's taking Qureshi's name. You see how Farouk took Bobby Smith down ever so hard. Mr. Hill did put the card in his pocket. We don't know whether it was just a caution, a warning, or what. It looked like it might have been a yellow card from Farouk Qureshi. Across inside now. Pelé goes up, but Pelé can't put it in the goal. Rodney Marsh now controls for Tampa Bay. Marsh to Arsène Auguste. Arsène attacking from his defensive post. The Rowdies throwing a lot of men forward tonight. And this is not always indicative of a team on the road, but the Rowdies attacking, and the fruits of their attack are on the scoreboard. 3 big goals. Cantillo now battling with New York. Bobby Smith now.
In case you didn't notice, Tom, all 3 goals and assists have come from Murderers Row, playing tonight for the first time together in 4 or 5 games.
Charlie Aiken on the wing. Aiken back to Morai. Back in the middle now, looking for Canaglia. It's a goal. Going up high, I believe it was Captain Keith Eddy. We'll wait and see on the replay. A fine cross inside. Here it comes now. Number 17 is Aiken. Morai back to Charlie Aiken. It goes over Canaglia's head, just over Canaglia's head. It's Pelé coming through to win it. Pelé goes into the goal and picks the ball out. Coming from nowhere, much like Scullion's goal last week for the Rowdies. Coming from nowhere, right through the middle of the penalty area. And this is a whale of a soccer game. Soccer fans, 3-2.
That didn't see the best of Pelé in Tampa. Since the Rowdies are winning still 3-2, that is what Pelé is all about. Diving headers. And we're watching it again here on the giant screen that replays all the big plays at Yankee Stadium, and the crowd roaring again with that great goal from Pelé.
Rodney Marsh now on the wing. Rodney picked up by 2 Cosmos. Rodney still with the ball. Marsh crossing inside to Clyde Best. It's not quite to Clyde's head. Picked up by Charlie Aiken, but the Rowdies again control. Cantillo at shortstop. He goes down just at the skin of the infield, and New York wins the ball back. Mifflin now. Mifflin giving to Tony Field. The Cosmos come roaring back. They are sparked. Pelé has brought them to life. Tony Field now to Canaglia. Canaglia, the ball taken away by Tommy Smith, but New York again gains control. Smethurst tries to win it, but Bobby Smith takes it back. Smith to Mifflin. And ladies and gentlemen, a historic moment. The goal by Pelé, his 1250th goal in some 308 games. Can you believe it? History in the making at historic Yankee Stadium. A foul against the Cosmos, a free kick for Tampa Bay. Pringle with the ball for the Rowdies. Pringle to Marsh. For the remainder of July, receive free air conditioning with the purchase of a new TR7 from Globe Auto Imports.
A great goal, really.
Marsh now looking to Qureshi on the wing. Farouk wide open now. Farouk looking inside. He's looking for Clyde Best, but it's going to be away from Clyde and controlled by Bobby Smith.
I don't know how many goals we might have today. We might have a Rowdy record for the most goals scored in one game by 2 teams.
Mauser now for Tampa Bay.
Nobody was looking for a scoreless tie or for a 1-0 game. Nobody, fans, media, players that I talked to before the game, everybody thought it would be a very attacking game, but seldom do you get this many goals. Really 7 goals if you count the 2 offside goals in about 35 minutes so far played in the first half.
New York has kind of come to life, and they are indeed keeping the ball in their half of the field consistently now. It's 3-2 Tampa Bay. A high ball inside. Pelé going up. Pelé inside. No, just across the goal mouth. Pelé timing his jump, beating Mark Lindsay to the ball across an open goal mouth and out of the reach of Arnold Mauser.
I believe also offside called against Pelé, because Mauser took the ball back to the spot where Pelé headed the ball from, even though the ball had actually gone to the opposite side. So it was actually an offside against the king, the man that everyone knows throughout the world of soccer as the king.
And he's doing his thing right now. A fine pass to Mifflin, but Mr. Mifflin can't make it happen. Cantillo wins it. Scullion now for Tampa Bay. Stuart Scullion into the center circle area. He comes way across field now. Number 8 is Terry Garbutt to pick him up. Scullion, the Rowdies' attack stalled momentarily as they attempt to reorganize. Scullion now still with the ball. His mates trying to find that space. Stuart Scullion coming inside, still on mark. On the wing now is Farouk Qureshi. Farouk races to the ball. He'll stop it. He'll stop it now. Across inside. A banana shot just over the top of the goal. Farouk trying to banana that ball right into the net. It would have probably been an easy save for Mr. Messing. 7:53 left in the first half. Tampa Bay 3, New York 1. A heck of a soccer game, sports fans, soccer fans. New York now with the ball. Mifflin at midfield. Tonight's Tampa Bay Rowdies game is brought to you in part by Cash and Carry Friendly Supermarkets. Shop Cash and Carry the stores with the spirit of savings. Cantillo now for the Rowdies. Tampa Bay with the ball. Ringo Cantillo to Clyde Best. Best getting the first 2 goals for the Rowdies tonight. Derek Smethurst the third. Pringle now to Tommy Smith. The Rowdies still throw everybody forward. Coming to the midline is the entire defense and midfield. Arnold Mauser all alone at the top of the penalty area, way back there. Scullion with the ball now. Scullion to Cantillo. Ringo picked up by Morai. Ringo tries to cross inside, but it's stopped by Mike Dillon. And racing with the ball, center circle, Terry Garbutt. Rodney Marsh in pursuit. Marsh playing defense. Tony Field wide open. They're spreading the Rowdies out. Across inside. The Cosmos have equalized. I see no offside call. And an attacking play, Tony Field with the ball, and we see the replay now. We see how Terry Garbutt, Rodney Marsh in pursuit, Garbutt with the ball with a fine feed to the wide open, Tony Field. Field goes all the way to the baseline. Pringle tries to win it. Mauser can't get a hand on it, and it is indeed a goal. 6:30 left in the first half. Incredible. 6 goals in the first half. It's 3-3. The Cosmos have equalized, and this could turn it around for New York. For the remainder of July, receive free air conditioning with the purchase of a new TR7 from Globe Auto Imports. The Rowdies now with the ball in play. Could they be deflated by the Cosmos comeback? It certainly looked like it might be another 5-1 whitewashing for the Rowdies. And here's another mistake. Karishi tries to come upfield. Pelé blocked the ball, and it could have been a breakaway for Canalia, but Tommy Smith. Smith now talking to Farouk as we watch the ball come to Rodney Marsh. Marsh back to Pringle. The Rowdies' next important match will be at home in Tampa Stadium versus the always tough Toronto Metros Croatia. That's this Saturday night at 7:30. Toronto is always a tough opponent and promises to give the Rowdies a very physical game. Games coming up also, July 21st, Philadelphia, July 24th, Miami. A busy week for the Rowdies at Tampa Stadium.
And I think all kinds of records will fall tonight. In fact, I can't remember the last time the Rowdies have allowed 3 goals on the road. The last time that I remember them allowing 3 goals was last game of the regular season last season, when it didn't matter, against Chicago, when we lost 3-0. And of course, they haven't scored 3 goals on the road this season either. Last year, I think they did it twice.
Pringle now, but Pringle's ball goes to Bobby Smith, and again the Cosmos attack. Pelé engineering it. Pelé marked by Lindsay. Pelé gets by Lindsay. Here comes a cross inside. It's going to be way across to Tony Field. He heads back inside. It's cleared out there by Mark Lindsay. Smethurst now. Smethurst to Clyde Best. The big striker way out of position, way upfield. They try to help bring this attack downfield. Scullion's ball to nobody. Picked up by Keith Eddy. The Rowdies' attack now a bit disorganized. Certainly the equalizing efforts of the Cosmos have brought them back, and they are controlling the game. Tony Field. Field by Karishi, but Tommy Smith picks it up. The Rowdies must settle, and they can't settle that way. Smith goes down and gives an easy ball. Going up high as Pelé. Cleared away now by Auguste and Karishi, but still controlled by the Cosmos. Lots of action. Ping-pong type soccer, back and forth. Marsh getting back in the defensive efforts. That's number 6 for the Rowdies. Or rather for Cosmos, he goes down hard.
So a good call there, a dangerous situation against the Rowdies just outside that 18-yard line that surrounds that penalty area that measures 18 yards by 44. Very dangerous situation. They'll have to be very alert.
The injured man is Terry Garbutt, the man Auguste took down. He is being administered to right now. Exchange Banks and Moss Brothers are throwing a Rowdy autograph party in downtown Tampa on the Franklin Street Mall. Meet the Miss X Clown, shake hands with the Rowdy, and stock up on posters, t-shirts, and free balloons, and much more fanny gear. That's this coming Monday. The Rowdies set up their defensive wall. In place now, Mifflin. Mifflin to Pelé. The ball inside, taken away by the Rowdies. Still popped around. Racing for the ball now in the air. Scullion. Scullion and Best. Clyde Best now looks. Clyde Best almost won it there. A bit of a New York Cosmos mistake, but they do control. Charlie Aiken now with the ball. Aiken to Dillon. Dillon marked by Karishi. Mifflin now. Picked up by Cantillo. Back to Mike Dillon. Farouk Qureshi now controls. Farouk says, what do I do with it? Let's get it out and go attack. Marsh now across the ball, taken out by Pelé. Pelé takes him down hard. And this could be a bit of a call. Yes, the referee Gordon Hill calling Pelé to his side. And Pelé now calling Gordon Hill of something or other. But you can see Pelé obviously playing the ball well, playing the man after the ball was well upfield.
I think Pelé remembers a couple of things from Tampa on June the 6th, as I look at that, because normally not the sort of thing that Pelé does. Very obvious. I think he wanted to tell Rodney Marsh something there. And occasionally Pelé does just that.
Things coming out of the stands, bags of whatever, going to Rodney Marsh. The fans not too happy with Rodney's play early in the first Cosmos game. Inside to Scullion. Scullion taken out there. A fine play across the touchline. Terry Garbutt coming back from his midfield post. It's a Tampa Bay corner kick. 2:42 left in the first half, and we are at 3-3. An exciting North American Soccer League game. The Tampa Bay Rowdies, the New York Cosmos. Scullion now crossing inside. Scullion hitting a banana shot. Up high is Clyde Best. Clyde Best working there with number 20, Mike Dillon. The referee's whistle blows, and it's against Best, against the Rowdies. Free kick for New York.
The temptation is too great not to use your arms. If you feel that it's the only way you're going to get your head to the ball, you might as well jump on the fellow's shoulders and hope that you get away with it.
More and more players going down hard. Marsh again taking one of the Cosmos down, again going down. Terry Garbutt, who has had a beating tonight. Here comes the replay. You can see Mr. Garbutt. Garbutt taken down, and Rodney perhaps responding to Pelé's work just moments ago on the other touchline. Lindsay takes the ball out of bounds for the Rowdies. It'll be a throw-in for the Cosmos. The cross inside to Canaglia. Taken out by Auguste on a scissors over the head ball. Marsh now. Rodney Marsh and Pelé tangling. Pelé takes it away. The call going against Pelé. The Rowdies ball. Rodney says, give me, give me, give me.
A lot of feeling going on, I think, between Mr. Marsh and Pelé. And, of course, I think the crowd very attuned to what's going on between those two fellows.
Absolutely. Lindsay now with the ball. Lindsay taken down momentarily. Now gives to Qureshi. Back to Farouk. Farouk unmarked. He'll come upfield. Into Scullion. Scullion with the ball. Scullion marked by 14, Morai. Nelsie Morai. Stuart Scullion still dribbling. Scullion now. Down the wing, taken by Tony Field. Tony Field all over the field tonight, living up to his name. A ball coming to Marsh. Marsh controls momentarily. It's kicked back to the penalty arc. 14, Morai with the ball to Bobby Smith. Smith gives upfield to Garbutt. Garbutt, Cantillo. Gordon Hill says play on. Garbutt taken off the ball. Clyde Best now. Best winning one ball, getting past Bobby Smith. Clyde Best now coming back for the ball. The referee whistle, and certainly you saw it. Best absolutely charging into, I believe, Mr. Mifflin for the Cosmos. And the whistle blows. Yes, Ramon Mifflin taken down by Clyde Best. Clyde not happy losing the ball earlier, and he came back hard.
I would have to say that's a fair call, really. Clyde again using his right shoulder to get position on the field. He later regained possession of the ball, but he really had caused a foul earlier.
A whistle blows now, and a high ball into the Rowdies' penalty area. Coming upfield is the Rodney Marsh, but Gordon Hill says that's time in the first half. And it's 3-3, the Tampa Bay Rowdies, the defending champions, and the New York Cosmos, the Eastern Division leader.
Both these teams are attacking teams, and nothing will surprise me in the second half. I expect it to go 5-3, 5-4, who knows, 6-3, 6-4. It could be really a tremendous treat for fans. Of course, Mauser's defensive average or the goalkeeper's average will go right down to 2.
And it's interesting to note that the newest edition of Murderers Row is playing in the same stadium where the first edition of Murderers Row, the great baseball players of the New York Yankees, became legends in that great American pastime.
And that really is a great point to recall. Such a great place, such a traditional place. And of course, it was here, of course, that the original Murderers Row was born, and we chose to rename these guys Murderers Row, and they are playing like they really deserve that.
Of course, on the field we saw the great Pelé, and tonight Pelé got his 1250th goal, another milestone for the great Brazilian superstar, a man who has brought soccer to New York in such great numbers, and Yankee Stadium certainly filled up with a lot of folks tonight, and This was his 305th game as a professional, and that's a great number for Mr. Pelé. And we are underway. Of course, the team's reversing fields as they do in many other of the field sports in the United States. The Cosmos will be coming to our end of the field, and we hope that it's a bit of a dull bit of action down here, and the Rowdies can turn it around down at the other end of the park. Pelé with the ball now. Pelé taking Mr. Lindsay to task, and Tommy Smith comes up with the ball. Smith still dribbling at the penalty arc. Pelé marking Smith. Smethurst with the ball. The ball taken away from Derek by Keith Eddy. Eddy takes it across the touch line, and Mr. Stuart Scullion throws in, controlled by Farouk Qureshi from his right defensive back post. Scullion now looking upfield for Clyde Best. Best with the ball. Mike Dillon and Clyde Best. Best crosses back now. Messing will come out and punches away. Bobby Smith, his own defender, was right next to him, tangling up there. Certainly could have been an easy save for Messing, but he thought it was a Rowdy, and he decided to punch out. Mr. Marsh comes down with a save. Rodney and Terry Garbutt going at it. The whistle blows. Another violation of Rodney Marsh, and the fans boo Mr. Rodney, Sir Rodney. Farouk takes the ball away now. Uncontrollable on the infield turf, and Alex Pringle loses it out of bounds. It's a Cosmos throw-in.
It'll be tough for the Rowdies defenders at infield dirt, but on the other hand, the forwards should have an advantage because they'll have the good grass with them.
Terry Garbutt now for New York. The ball coming high to Pelé. Tommy Smith goes up. It will be a goal kick for the Rowdies. Arnold Mauser puts the ball on the end line, the goal line rather, the goalkeeper's box rather, and Alex Pringle now. Number 3, the blonde bomber, as he is affectionately known in the Bay Area. Pringle looking for Best. Clyde all over the field tonight. Normally a center forward or striker who maintains a post in front of the goal. Clyde getting a lot of action and movement. There was a foul on the play against Best. Marsh takes the ball now, looking for Smethurst. It goes across the goal mouth. Shep Messing racing to it. Picking up and punting out now for New York. 42-45 just underway in the second half. It's all tied up 3-3. An exciting first half that started early. In the 6th minute, Clyde Best took a cross from Stuart Scullion and put the Rowdies on top 1-0. New York with the ball. The great Pelé now touches. Magic. Tony Field back to Pelé. Pelé marked by Cantillo. Cantillo and Pelé. Cantillo and Pelé. Marsh steals. Good aggressive work by Ringo Cantillo, but Rodney takes it right back to Pelé. Certainly an offside call. No, the referee didn't call offside. It was a perfectly timed pass from Pelé.
Fortunately for the Rowdies, the ball over the top of the bar, no problems.
Mr. Field with a wide open goal, and that time he muffed it. Pelé with a back heel pass, eluding Pringle, up to Smith. Oh, Tommy Smith takes a man out hard, and a whistle blows. Mr. Gordon Hill will certainly talk to Tommy Smith to tell him about his problems. We watch it again. Terry Garbutt and Tommy Smith. Mr. Garbutt has taken a beating tonight. Free kick now off the toe of Bobby Smith. In high to Pelé. Taken out by Cantillo. Cantillo controls off his thigh. Cantillo now giving on the wing to the racing Mark Lindsay. Lindsay at midfield. The Rowdies attacking. They must continue their attacking. It worked for them so well in the first half. Scullion with the ball. Scullion being marked by 17 Charlie Aiken. Hard-nosed Charlie Aiken. Charlie takes it away but distributes back to Farouk Qureshi for the Rowdies. It's to Smethurst. Off Derek's head, and Terry Garbutt controls. In the penalty box is Shep Messing. 40-51 remaining in the second half. It's 3-3. Rowdies Cosmos. Don't miss the Atom Smashing Party a week from today. Exchange Banks and Moss Brothers are planning lots of special events around the main explosion when your Rowdies smash the Philadelphia Atoms. Qureshi telling Arnold Mauser to come out, yelling at Arnold. Mauser staying too close to the goal line. Giorgio Canaglia was very close to that ball. 40-24 now. Scullion for the Rowdies. Scullion to Clyde Best. Best controls. Best back to Farouk Qureshi. Farouk's pass cleared away by the New York defense. Tony Field now. Field some give and go magic, but Pringle there ever present. Pringle to Marsh. Rodney going at it with Terry Garbutt again. Rodney goes back to Pringle. Pringle to Tommy Smith. Smith did the wide open racing Clyde Best, but Clyde will lose the ball. Should have come back for the ball. It was certainly a beautiful pass, and he could have controlled and zipped right around the New York defense. Garbutt now. Terry Garbutt, number 8, taking a bruising tonight from the Rowdies defense. Bobby Smith. Smith looking inside to Pelé, but it's high over his head to Lindsay. Lindsay heads it to Scullion. Scullion goes down, but gives it to Karishi. Good hustle by Farouk, controls the ball and keeps it in bounds for the Rowdies. A racing Smethurst now comes to the ball, marked by Keith Eddy. Eddy takes it across the touchline. It's a Tampa Bay throw-in.
Important for the Rowdy forwards, really, Tom, to establish some sort of dominance in these first 15 minutes of this second half, because to give the hand really to either forward line on this particular game will really be suicidal.
Scullion now crosses inside. The cross goes to Mifflin. Pringle challenges Smith across the touchline. A Rowdy throw-in. 38-50 now. It's 3-3. We haven't seen the attacking that we saw in the first half. The Rowdies having some footing problems again, as they did in the rain at Tampa Stadium. That's the second time we've seen Rodney go down. Pringle crosses to Best. Best goes up and gets nothing on the ball. Garbutt now. Terry Garbutt. Garbutt to Pelé. Pelé being marked by Smith. Auguste and Canalia. Augie takes it away but gives it right back to Pelé. Mistakes by the Rowdies. To Pelé. Pelé loops it over his head. Mifflin. Mauser punching out at the goal. Arnie again being a little reticent about coming out of the goal. And down hard is Tommy Smith. The Cosmos go ahead. Here we see it. Arnold Mauser comes out too late. Confusion in the Rowdy defense. And on the play when Mauser came out, he crashed into Tommy Smith. And Smith looks like he's down and out for the count. 38:07 left in the game. The Cosmos go on top. That could be crucial. Some mistakes by Mauser in the defense. Here comes the replay. The ball going up high now. Coming down is Mr. Mifflin. He will then pop it high. And at this point, we still see that Arnold Mauser has not come off the goal line.
Watch this. The ball, I think, will go over Lindsay's head. Very deft. There it goes, over Lindsay.
Mr. Mauser still, now he comes out.
Getting around.
A bit of indecision. And Arnie will actually tangle and collide with Tommy Smith, and that creates the goal. Mifflin does get his head on it, as we see in the replay.
Now the question mark is, can the Rowdies come back? They trail for the first time in this game tonight, 4-3. The Cosmos have come back from a 2-goal deficit to score 3 unanswered goals by the Rowdies, rather to cut that deficit and go ahead 4-3. And now we just have to see really what the Rowdies are made of. They've got their most crucial 38 minutes ahead of them.
Marsh trying to field it up to Smethurst, but it's blocked by Pelé, and the Cosmos again retain control. Some costly mistakes by the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Pringle now challenging Terry Garbutt. Pringle and Garbutt. Marsh will come to double team. Rodney takes it away from Garbutt momentarily, but Terry beats all that by feeding off to Nelson Moran. The Cosmos again control. Mifflin, the goal scorer, the 4th goal scorer, Ramon Mifflin. Tony Field now to Pelé. Could this be another one? Pelé unmarked, another goal. Mauser beaten badly.
A wicked shot from Pelé, really. A great shot. It bounced on the turf. Here's the replay from Tony Field.
By Tony Field. Tommy Smith going to field and leaving Pelé totally unmarked. A boomer by the great king of soccer, Pelé. And we have seen him perform his magic tonight, spurred on by a great crowd. Pelé being hugged now by Canalia, Tony Field, and Nelson Moran. A joyous bit. Pelé's 1,251st goal. A great goal. The Cosmos now on top 5-3, and the Rowdies hard-pressed now. A great crowd here at Yankee Stadium, and they are involved in this game, as you can see. 36-38 now is the game back in play. The Cosmos coming downfield, and they're not getting marked. They're not getting pushed around now by the Rowdies defense. Wide open they were on that last play, and that cannot happen. New York again controls. They come charging back. Pringle with the ball. The Rowdies having trouble controlling. Kicking the ball around now. Losing composure. Marsh now steals. Rodney racing down the wing. Marsh crossing to Clyde Best. Best out of position. Can't reach the ball. Charlie Aiken clears it away. It'll be a Rowdies throw in. Right at the 35-yard flag.
36 minutes to go, and the big question really, not only can the Rowdies come back, but can they really show the kind of guts that will take to stop the momentum that New York has created by scoring 4 straight goals?
Tommy Smith now inside. Smith's ball goes totally unanswered by the Rowdies. Across the touchline, a Cosmos throw-in. Auguste now clearing back, but Pelé controls with a back heel controlling pass. Super. Auguste takes it away from Canaglia and certainly saved the opportunity. Scullion now with the ball. The Rowdies must get some life. They must pass around. Look for the open man. Make some space. Get some goals. Pringle now. 35-04. Can they come back? For the remainder of July, receive free air conditioning with the purchase of a new TR7 from Globe Auto Imports. Mark Lindsay now for the Rowdies. The ball gets away from Lindsay. Tony Field now. Field doing well for the Cosmos tonight. Auguste controlling, giving to Smith. Rodney Marsh calls for the ball from Tommy Smith. Now controls. A chip shot to Scullion. Scullion chesting the ball to the ground. But again taken away by the tough Cosmos defense. Ball goes across the touchline. The linesman indicates Rowdies' ball.
We're going to have a substitution for the Rowdies, the first substitution for the Rowdies in this game, and it appears that Dennis Witt, the new Rowdy, is coming into the game. A fellow that just came from the San Diego Jaws, joined the team last night, flew straight from San Diego. Of course, Witt coming to the Rowdies, a straight trade for Dougie Wark. Wark, still in Tampa, I believe, will be joining the San Diego Jaws sometime this week. And the player that's sitting down,
Tommy Smith, has been taken out of the game. Apparently the knock to Smith.
Mark Lindsay will probably be playing sweeper, yes. Lindsay now playing alongside Auguste, and Lindsay will probably be the cover man, the sweeper in Smith's place. Dennis
Witt, can he achieve some immortality tonight with the Rowdies? No. The Cosmos take it away from Scullion. Marsh passing to Scullion. Stewart not able to maintain control. New York racing now. Pelé with the ball. Pelé and Lindsay. Lindsay wins the battle momentarily, yes. Mark Lindsay now racing forward, attacking. 33-41. Lindsay trying to find Best, the ball by Clyde Best. Cosmos control now. Tony Field, who was limping momentarily, is now back to full speed. Smith back to Tony Field. Field now picked up by Lindsay. Coming to the middle. Pelé dummying the ball, but cleared away by Auguste, but only momentarily. Augie now heads it out of the danger area. Across the touchline, it's a Cosmos throw-in. Pelé controls, picked up by Cantillo. The young Costa Rican taken out of the play. Pelé's scorching ball across the front of the goal mouth, out of the reach of everyone, including Arnold Mauser. And we'll see it again. Pelé getting right by Cantillo, and we have a great angle on the replay, right through Ringo's legs.
If you wonder why Pelé is great, that is what Pelé is all about.
Back to live action now. Lindsay controlling at shortstop.
This
the New York crowd
really
spurring him on.
Chanting Pelé, Pelé. He's having a great game, really.
Scullion. Scullion to Witt. Back to Scullion. Dennis Witt moving around. Witt, a big man, a tall lad. Certainly he'll be a factor in the game if they can get some balls into the middle. Rodney Marsh way down now. Witt's ball goes high in the air. Clyde Best controls. Best gives it to Pelé on a perfect pass. But Best wins it back. Hustle by Clyde Best. Best to Cantillo. Cantillo loses the ball to Mifflin. Gordon Hill, the referee, says play on. And the Cosmos indeed do that. 32-03. Bobby Smith. Marked by Pringle. Farouk Karishi now comes to the ball. Distributes to Pringle. Pringle now at midfield. Giving in to Dennis Witt. Finding Cantillo only momentarily. The collapsing New York defense. Terry Garbutt now controls. A mild round of applause from the Yankee Stadium thousands. 31-33. 5-3, the Cosmos on top. Scullion now receives the ball on the wing. Scullion trying to dribble past Ramon Mifflin. He gives it to Pringle now. Alex wide open. Alex attacking from his defensive post. Gets a shot off, but it's blocked by Bobby Smith, the fine American defender for the Cosmos. Totally misread on the play. Ringo Cantillo crossing as his rallies were coming toward him, so Shep Messing was all alone to receive the ball.
I think Smathers expecting, probably thinking that he was going to be offside, receded, trying to get across, and of course Ringo expecting Smathers to restore the goal. Here we have danger again for the Cosmos.
On the wing, the Cosmos attack. Marked by Farouk Qureshi. Qureshi and Lindsay double up. They get it away. Scullion with the ball now. Scullion marked. And a bad pass by Scullion into Canaglia. Pelé and Canaglia. Auguste takes him down once, but the Cosmos retain control. Charlie Aiken with the ball now. Back to Bobby Smith. Cosmos attacking and attacking. The question is, can the Rowdies come back? Can they indeed keep the Cosmos from getting goal number 6? A feed into Terry Garbett. Clyde Best on defense. Garbett, a weak boot right to the hands of Mauser. Mauser distributes to the newest Rowdy, Dennis Witt. 29-34. Just under 30 minutes. The Rowdies need 2 to equalize.
Now I would think that they would have to get the 4th goal sometime within the next 15 minutes. Probably they shouldn't really let it go beyond the 15 to 20 minute mark to go in the game. And maybe then they can get an equalizer, but they've got to get this 4th goal sometime in the next 10-15 minutes, Tom.
Rodney Marsh now giving back across field to Qureshi. The Rowdies passing square right now, finding no holes in the New York defense. Shep Messing coming out. He loses the ball momentarily on a high cross. Controls, however, it's a fine save for Messing. Very fine in the air, although not a big man, but jumping well, getting up well. 27-30. 27 minutes, 30 seconds. And will my voice hold out, sports fans? We hope so. The Cosmos take the corner kick. Mifflin now brings it out. Marsh controls. Marsh to Cantillo. Cantillo to the racing Dennis Witt. Witt will be marked by Mifflin. Dennis Witt now upfield. A tall lad just recently coming to the Rowdies from San Diego. And right there he loses the ball to the Cosmos.
It's so brand new, of course, that he has not even practiced with the team. He joined the Rowdies last night. It'll be very, very tough for him to adjust and really do anything great tonight, but obviously for money, hoping that he will just have enough spark in them to do something in his last 26 minutes.
Mark Lindsay now for the Rowdies. Lindsay to Smethurst. Smethurst with but 1 goal tonight. Derek continues to control. Gives to Rodney. Rodney Marsh. Marsh to Cantillo. Cantillo to Smethurst. The Rowdies working well now. A hard pass to Clyde Best to Smethurst. A ball inside. A save by Messing.
And that could have been the 4th.
Save, just tipping it by the near post. And we're going to see it again.
That could have been the 4th. A great shot from Smethurst.
Smethurst at Best. Clyde will give it back to Derek, and Derek will hit it on the fly. Shep Messing in the right position. Comes across inside now to Smethurst. Smethurst hassled by Garbett. Scullion now with a hard ball going off the chest of number 12, Bobby Smith. It'll be another Rowdies corner.
And that's about the most pressure that they have applied probably in the second half, and that's good. Something can come out of corner kicks.
Scullion approaches. Looping ball. Taken away by the Cosmos, but right back to Scullion. He loses control, but again regains it. Far on the touchline, another crossing ball close to the goal. Best inside. Dennis Witt coming, trying to hit the rebound, but cleared away by the Cosmos. Another ball coming back from Farouk Qureshi. Across the goal line, a goal kick for the New York Cosmos, 25-32. Save a buck on an Adams smashing party this coming Wednesday night when the Rowdies smash the Adams. You can purchase special $1 off tickets by stopping in at Exchange Travel Service of downtown Tampa, Temple Terrace, Clearwater, or Pinellas Park, or at any Moss Brothers. 5-3 the Cosmos, a high-scoring affair. The Rowdies were on top at one time by a score of 3-1. Auguste going high now. A ball coming from Garbett looking for Canaglia. Marsh and Cantillo for the Rowdies. Rodney Marsh, number 10. Every time he touches the ball, the New York fans boo. Smethurst now. Derek Smethurst, the Rowdies' leading scorer, the league leading scorer.
Actually, not anymore, really. The leading scorer is again Pelé. Smathers went ahead by 1 point when he got his goal, but right after that, Pelé came back with a goal. So Pelé now with 27 points, 1 point better than Derek Smathers, 26.
Taking that into consideration, of course, it shouldn't be surprising that we have 8 goals on the scoreboard tonight. Farouk Qureshi giving Pelé some time. Ramon Mifflin now with a flip pass to Canella. Canella and Auguste teaming up. Cantillo, Canella still shooting. Mauser with a save. Giorgio and Auguste, Arsène Auguste going at it. A fitted battle. Arnie Mauser saves. A ball on the wing. Cantillo trying to find Marsh. He finds the Cosmos' Bobby Smith. Pelé to Mifflin. To Garbett. Terry Garbett. Marked by Cantillo. Now Pelé with the ball. As the Cosmos again come attacking. Pelé with a shot. Stopped by Auguste off his chest. Controlled by Best. Is this the Rowdies' breakaway? Is this goal number 4? Scullion now racing. A fine flipping pass. Scullion chased by Charlie Aiken. Scullion goes back inside of Aiken. Scullion now giving to Best. Best with a shot. It's blocked. Scullion with a shot. A beautiful save by Shep Messing over the crossbar.
Tremendous chance. A great shot by Scullion, deflected by a Cosmos defender. Hopefully we'll see it on a replay. And again, that one could have been fourth.
No replay on that ball. We will see, however, a corner kick, or are they saying that it was deflected from a Rowdy? Indeed, that's the call. And we're going to see a goal kick for the Cosmos.
Twice in the last 4 or 5 minutes, the Rowdies could have scored that goal, that shot by Smathers, that Messing deflected, and this time by Scullion.
We see the New York Cosmos working so much better together, passing, knowing each other's positions. Much better than they did when they lost to the Rowdies 5-1 on June 6th. The Rowdies control now. Tampa Bay, the champions of the North American Soccer League, down 5-3. Rodney Marsh, number 10, the Clown Prince of Soccer, having a bit of a rough go tonight. Marsh trying to find the racing Farouk Qureshi. Farouk's ball high in the air, way out of bounds. Certainly a goal kick in anybody's book. The Rowdies' next important match will be at home in Tampa Stadium versus the always tough Toronto Metros Croatia. And certainly with 22-15 down 2 goals, the Saturday night 7:30 match against Toronto will be much more important. Toronto, always a tough opponent, promises to give the Rowdies a very physical game. Other games coming up July 21st against the Philadelphia Atoms, another team to knock off the champs this year. And July 24th, their arch rival, the Miami Toros. A busy week at Tampa Stadium.
Well, just an announcement of the crowd here tonight at Yankee Stadium, Tom. A very good crowd for a Wednesday night, 27,892. And I assume that's the paid crowd. I think there are a few thousand kids here. Con Edison kids, about 2,000 or 3,000 there are.
Best goes high. Shep Messing does
goal!
It's a goal. The Rowdies have come up with a goal, and Dennis Witt, the newest Rowdy, comes up with a fine assist, and we'll watch it right now.
I'm not sure. It might have been Clyde Best that got his head to that goal.
Indeed, here comes the ball. Inside, Clyde Best goes up, just out the fine save, or rather a fine leaping chance by Messing, just outside of his hands. Best and Dennis Witt, big Dennis Witt, getting into the action, and certainly another bit of magic by Fermani. If they equalize, another substitution by Fermani that has come up with some magic. Of course, he's done it twice in the championship game. He put Auguste in, Joey Fink coming in early to beat Boston this year. Fermani seeming to know just when to make a substitution, and Mr. Witt, the big man, doing it tonight.
Clyde Best coming up with a hat trick now. Can we have a goal for New York here? Hopefully not.
Alex Pringle clearing it away. Mauser still seemingly very, very lacking confidence is the word I'm looking for, and that's a problem right now. He's not coming out. He's not showing the control of the penalty area. That time Pringle took it across the goal line. It's a corner kick for the New York Cosmos. Rather a throw-in.
I mentioned the need for a fourth
Dennis
goal.
Witt now clears it away, but again, Tony Field crosses. Arsène Auguste to Dennis Witt, to Farouk Qureshi. Qureshi tries to get it out, but the Cosmos showing a tough bit of defense. Number 17, Charlie Aiken with the ball now at midfield. The Cosmos come back. 2012. 5-4. Tony Field wide open now, crossing inside of Canella. Auguste with a fine chest trap. Smethurst now with the ball. The goal by Best coming at 68-23. Clyde Best now working again. But the ball taken away by Mike Dillon. For the remainder of July, receive free air conditioning with the purchase of a new TR7 from Globe Auto Imports. 1944, Mr. Marcos.
68-23, the official time of that goal by Clyde Best. His third of the game. Only the second Rowdy player this season to score a hat trick. That means 3 goals. Of course, Derek Smethurst has done it twice. Once in that memorable 5-1 defeat of the Cosmos on June the 6th at Tampa Stadium. Tonight it's been Clyde's turn, but the score still going against the Rowdies, 5-4.
Best and Messing. Messing way out of position. Can Clyde get it back? Here comes the cross. Will it go up? The Cosmos cleared away. Clyde Best again racing to the ball. He beats a man. Mike Dillon now wins it back. A super chance. Messing coming way out of goal. A very dangerous play by a goalkeeper.
It's not over. There are 19 minutes to go in this game. I think that we are headed for one of the highest scoring games ever in the history of the North American Soccer League.
You saw Ringo Cantillo battling Terry Garbett. Cantillo loses across the touchline. It's a New York Cosmos throw-in. Auguste with the ball now. Pelé wide open. Auguste duffs it, that is. Cleared away by Lindsay. Pelé wide open in front of the goal only momentarily. Smethurst now to the racing Scullion. He feeds to the wrong side, and coming up with the ball, Charlie Aiken back to Messing, 1831.
Important thing for the Rowdies, keep attacking. The New York defense is as suspect as the Rowdies defense has been tonight. They can score. There's no telling really just what they can do if they keep on going at them.
Terry Garbett for the Cosmos. Garbett comes upfield looking for Canalia. Canalia taken down hard. Gordon Hill says play on. Pelé with the ball now, marked by Lindsay. Auguste takes it away from Giorgio. A pass from Pelé to Canalia, cleared away by Arsène Auguste. A Cosmos throw-in. Canalia will give the ball now. Bobby Smith will take the throw-in for New York, 17:55.
A foul throw. You
Bad
remember
throw by Bobby Smith.
Our first clinic, we talked about the foul throw, of course, in the throw-in. The ball must be thrown with both arms behind the head, as Alex Pringle just did there. The feet must remain on the ground, otherwise the ball goes over to the other team.
Rodney Marsh now. Marsh and Pelé, the two 10s on the pitch tonight, tangling there momentarily. Mifflin now with the ball. The Cosmos come back. Auguste takes it away on the pass. Arsène Auguste. Augie to Cantillo. Cantillo to the racing Stuart Scullion. Scullion taken away by Aiken. Charlie Aiken, a tough lad, takes it across the touchline. It's a Rowdies throw-in.
I believe we'll have a free kick. I believe we'll have a foul against the Cosmos. I think Aiken using his shoulder charge illegally against Stuart Scullion. I think I was right there. I think we're going to...
Scullion now to take the free kick. Could this be the equalizer? Yankee Stadium, the Cosmos 5. The Tampa Bay Rowdies 4. Certainly the most dramatic game in the North American Soccer League.
Another substitution, Tom. Joey Fink coming back to play against his old club, the New York Cosmos. Ringo Cantillo now leaving the game, and Joey Fink being inserted in the lineup.
Here comes the ball. Taken away by the Cosmos, but Pringle controls, shoots it back inside, trying to find Witt. Witt with a shot. No, he's offside. An offside call. Dennis Witt certainly put it in the back of the net, but he was offside.
I believe that would have been Joe Fink. Joe Fink got the last touch of that ball. I don't know if we'll get a replay or not. If we do, but I think Joe Fink coming to the game and immediately.
And we'll watch it right now.
Fink immediately doing some damage. But unfortunately, like the Cosmos' first 2 goals, an offside goal. Yes, Fink definitely offside, but nevertheless, a great...
good hustle, and here comes Joey again. Joey Fink. Fink getting to the ball, but the ball distributed to Messing. Some fine defensive work by Charlie Aiken. Exchange Banks and Moss Brothers are throwing a Rowdy autograph party in downtown Tampa on the Franklin Street Mall. Meet the Miss X Clown, shake hands with the Rowdy, and stock up on posters, t-shirts, and free balloons, and much more fanny gear. That's this coming Monday. 15:36 remaining. Second half of this exciting North American Soccer League game. It'll go down in the books as one of the best.
And at the rate they've been scoring goals, really, it's far from over. Both
Scullion the
still
best.
Score 2 or 3 goals.
Best to Rodney Marsh. The Rowdies attack. Rodney can't quite find the ball. Now he gives it to the overlapping Dennis Witt. Would have, right from that area, got the assist on the 4th goal, but it will be cleared away by the Cosmos defense. Right to Giorgio Canalia. Canalia back to Mifflin. Mifflin picked up by Witt. On the wing now is the waiting Pelé. Pelé marked by Mark Lindsay. Giorgio Canalia now all alone. He traps. He distributes now to Tony Field. Here comes Mauser with a super save.
Great save by Mauser, and a gesture of frustration by George Quinalha. We'll watch it on the replay. He is a great shot by Quinalha, a great reflex save by Mauser, throwing himself to the left, just tipping the ball around the post. Quinalha trouble. Every time Long John gets to the ball, it's like the old guy, Jimmy Brown, getting the ball inside the 10-yard line. There's no way to stop him.
Tony Field was responsible there with a fine give-and-go pass, and Field approaches the corner kick. Going high now, going out to the ball is Arsène Auguste. Scullion races to the ball now. Dennis Witt. Witt taken away by Charlie Aiken.
The give and go, or the wall put pass, as it is officially called in soccer, the most effective play for New York all night.
Pelé wide open, finding the footing tough too on the infield. Smethurst back in defense, controlling with a fine chest trap, gives to Witt. Witt to Rodney. 13:50. Can the Rowdies equalize? Would that be incredible?
They've got 13 minutes and 45 seconds to do it. Plenty of time.
Rodney Marsh now with a flip ball to Derek Smethurst. Smethurst crossing inside, Scullion open, but taken away by Terry Garbutt, a man who has been well tonight all over the field. What can you say? He's taken a rough bit of beating from some of the Rowdies, but he has played well for the Cosmos. Not a goal scorer, but a man certainly a factor in the game. Again, we see Garbutt. Garbutt now giving to Bobby Smith. The Cosmos spreading it out. Smith feeding to Pelé. Pelé and Lindsay racing. Lindsay wins the battle. The referee says play on.
Lindsay and Pelé had a very spirited battle as well in Tampa back on June the 6th. Tonight it has been slightly going Pelé's way. Whatever Pelé has gone tonight, he has done fairly well against whoever has opposed him.
The Cosmos again control. They are so persistent. And we notice that they are not playing a defensive style and trying to hold on to this league. They know how fast the goals have come tonight, and certainly they want to continue to try and find an insurance goal. It's 5-4, the Cosmos on top. 12:37 now as the clock ticks down. New York playing ball at midfield now. It appears that they might now be participating in some stalling. Pelé, number 10, in front of us on the infield with his arms high, searching for the ball. Bobby Smith now comes up. Smith to the racing Tony Field. Field controls, marked by Pringle. Field goes down. Here comes a yellow caution card for Alex Pringle. Gordon Hill asking Pringle to come to his position. 12:08, the clock ticks on.
If the Cosmos indeed go to the freeze, which really is basketball stalling tactics equivalent, I think that would be to the benefit of the Rowdies, because the Cosmos don't play well on defense. They're really happiest when they are going forward. So I hope that they do try and stall, because they could make a mistake. Their forwards will lose momentum, rhythm. The Rowdies could capitalize on that.
11 minutes, 39 seconds remain in the second half. I'm Tom Keene along with Francisco Marcos. We are at Yankee Stadium, and we have seen, along with you, a super soccer game tonight. The Cosmos now on top, 5-4. The Rowdies have come back well, and they certainly have time to equalize.
And now Nelson Moraes, the fine Brazilian midfielder, out of the game with that injury. And coming in, Werner Roth, an American player, one of the great players for the Cosmos, really, who suffered an injury early in the season that deprived him of his starting job. Former national team captain, so he'll be taking the place of Nelson Moraes for the Cosmos at midfield.
Tony Field. Shot by Roth. Number 4 is Werner Roth, the newest player in the game for New York. Clyde Best with the ball. Clyde Best wins it. Gives it to the racing Joey Fink. Joey Fink collapsed upon there by number 12, Bobby Smith. Keith Eddy, the captain of the Cosmos, also in the fray. 27,000 plus packing Yankee Stadium tonight. The home of baseball's great Yankees, and tonight it's great soccer. Terry Garbutt. Garbutt to Tony Field. Field to Werner Roth, a fine give and go. The Cosmos working it well tonight. Field races to save it from the touchline. He does indeed. Carisi comes out. Field muffs it a bit. Pelé can't find the handle. Pelé again trying to pick up a ball that Arsène Auguste carelessly tried to clear away. And those are the kind of mistakes that have hurt the Rowdies tonight. Some of the goals, certainly perfect goals by New York. Several defensive errors. Scullion loses the ball now to Werner Roth. Charlie Aiken now stands with the ball at his foot. Aiken finds Roth again. Roth with a head ball to Terry Garbutt. Time winding out. The Rowdies must get control. 10-10. Werner Roth with the ball. Roth to Pelé. Pelé marked by Lindsay. Lindsay giving to Werner Roth, or rather Pelé giving to Werner Roth, and Lindsay comes to steal. He goes down in a pile, and the game plays on. Comes a ball looking for Canalia, cleared away by Farouk Karishi. It comes back to Big Giorgio. Auguste goes high. Again, the ball cleared away by the Cosmos, but now Scullion races upfield. Scullion picked up by Aiken. Charlie Aiken, an aggressive, bit of a defensive player for New York. Now Dennis Witt with a fine square pass from Scullion. Witt to Rodney Marsh. Rodney goes down in a heap, and the referee says, let's play on. 9:32, the clock winding away. Canalia, Mauser, Canalia, Auguste with a save. Harney again causing problems by not coming out, showing a lack of confidence and a lack of aggression. Waiting too late to come out and challenge and cut off the angle. Here we see it again on the replay. 9:12 left in the game as we watch it. A fine bit of work by Arsène Auguste. Staying right with it. Clyde Best now picked up by Mike Dillon as we're back to live action across the touchline. It's a Rowdies throw-in. Exactly 9 minutes left in the game. It's 5-4 New York.
Time really becoming crucial now, Tom. They've got to keep the pressure on these next 4 or 5 minutes if they can stay within striking distance of getting that goal before these 8 minutes and 47 seconds run out.
Alex Pringle. Pringle to Rodney Marsh. Rodney has left the field. I believe the offside call possibly against Mr. Marsh. For the remainder of July, receive free air conditioning with purchase of a new TR7 from Globe Auto Imports. 8:26, the clock winding down. Offside was the call. It will be put in play by Keith Eddy on a free kick. Eddy, the captain of the Cosmos. Eddy redistributing some of his players upfield, trying to find an open man. Here comes the ball. Auguste controls, heads it to Pringle. Alex now to Rodney Marsh. Marsh picked up by Werner Roth. Back to Alex as the Rowdies go forward. Lots of waving and distributing of the ball and request for the ball out there. Lindsay now. Mark Lindsay challenged by Mifflin. The ball taken away but picked up by Karishi. Farouk goes forward. On the wing, Dennis Witt. A scorching cross inside. Cleared away by the Cosmos defense. Headed away again. Clyde Best races for the ball. Garbett in Best. Garbett elects to go back to Shep Messing. And here's a chance. It's crossed inside and hits the side of the post. With a super opportunity was Joey Fink.
I don't know from the angle really if he had an open goal, but let's see it. He really had to squeeze it because Bobby Smith, the right fullback, was squeezing onto the near post. So he really couldn't do much else about it other than possibly sending it across to the far post, but I don't believe there was anyone for the Rowdies on the other side to capitalize on the cross. So great play there by Joe Fink. A bit unfortunate, could have been the equalizer. 6:55 to go.
Canalia loses the ball across the touchline. The Rowdies will win the ball now on a throw-in and come back. Pringle to Smethurst. Derek is number 12, the Rowdies' leading scorer. Derek looking for Clyde Best, but a high, hard one way by Clyde, picked up by Messing. Keith Eddy, number 5. Eddy now looking for Pelé. The ball by Pelé and Lindsay. Augustin Pelé. Arsène to Alex Pringle. Alex to Clyde Best. Clyde gives back to Pringle, the blonde bomber, number 3. Smethurst calling for some friends. Here's another mistake. Off the chest of Mifflin. It could have been a breakaway for the Cosmos, but the Rowdies control. 6 minutes left. Across field now, a high ball to the Scullion, Stuart Scullion. New York will clear it across the touchline. It is indeed a throw-in for the Rowdies. Charlie Aiken tried to save for New York. Scullion to take it. Stuart Scullion coming to the ball. Marsh. But Auguste picks up the throw-in. Augie clearing now to Alex Pringle. Alex wide open. Now picked up by Bobby Smith. Joey Fink with the ball. Fink inside, trying to find Smethurst. Cleared away by number 4, Werner Roth. Another fine American into the game right now, and they are playing well. Rowdies throw it in. Joey Fink to Mark Lindsay. Lindsay looking for Rodney. Can Rodney pull out some magic? Would he be a hero if he could equalize for the Rowdies? Here comes a cross inside to Smetters, to Best. Messing goes up, takes it right off Clyde's head. 5:10 left in the game. The Cosmos ahead by 1, 5-4. Pelé and Joe Fink. Canaglia now with the ball. Giorgio to Tony Field. Canaglia controls. The great Italian from Lazio. Tony Field now to Pelé. Pelé was trying to give a fine ball back, but Alex Pringle ready and waiting. Marsh now. Bobby Smith and Rodney Marsh. The Rowdies come back. 4:44. Rodney taken down hard. And we'll see again as Bobby Smith viciously fouls Rodney Marsh. Right off on his legs. Free kick called by Gordon Hill. Marsh will put it in play.
Less than 5 minutes, about 4:20 to go. It really must come just about now, or it won't come really.
You see Marsh and Gordon Hill having a bit of a fun match there, repositioning the ball. A high one to Best. Best tries to hit it over the bar, and indeed does. Shep Messing coming out, giving some problems to Clyde, and all Clyde could do was tap it over the crossbar. 4 minutes left. It'll be a goal kick. Keith Eddy with the ball. McDonald's wants you to come out and root the Rowdies on to a win and 3 goals at the July 17th McDonald's bonus point night against the Toronto Metros. If the Rowdies win big, your ticket stub can get you a free Big Mac at McDonald's. 3:42, the clock ticking oh so close. Right about here is where the Rowdies came up with a winner several weeks ago against the Miami Toros. They need to do the same thing.
They'll have to win big on Saturday as well. They've got to get those 3 goals against Toronto to get the 9 points. Otherwise, it could really be
Canaglia
trouble.
wide open. Canaglia marked by Auguste. Giorgio and Pelé. Canaglia will try to cross. He just misses the near post. It will be a goal kick for the Rowdies. Well, watch it again. Giorgio works on the wing. Here it comes back, just off the post. It could have found easily the top corner of the net. A matter of centimeters. 5-4, the Cosmos on top.
3 minutes to go, and very bleak now. 5-4, a great game. A lot of goals. Great for the spectators. Great for the forwards tonight. But the Rowdies now need probably 9 points on Saturday against Toronto.
Pringle's high ball upfield, way far ahead of his defenders, or rather offenders, and picked up by Shep Messing, a fine goalkeeper coming to the Cosmos from the Boston Minutemen just weeks ago. Messing has been superb tonight. Terry Garbett now, marked by Scullion. Pelé with looking for a pass. A violation called on. The linesman calling a violation against Mark Lindsay. A bit of rough play against Pelé is the call, and the Rowdies flag for another one. Pelé will take a free kick. One of his specialties. He can hit it so many ways and make it do so many unusual things. Here comes the ball. It's cleared away. No. Canaglia with a shot.
Handball, no question about it. We'll have it on the replay. It's a handball, clearly. Canaglia using his left arm.
Here it is.
See it on the replay
Yes,
there. That's
indeed.
Canaglia handling the ball with his left arm, no question about it.
The appeal by Ramon Mifflin, very, very emotional, but certainly we have seen on the replay that it was indeed a violation of the laws of soccer. Joey Fink now racing on the wing. Fink giving to Clyde Best with a boomer. A super save by Shep Messing. Messing taking away the equalizer from the foot of Clyde Best. And even with 90 seconds left, we can see that the Rowdies still have an opportunity to bring it back. Here's the replay. Watch Clyde unload. Oh, Messing with a save. The Rowdies now with the ball. A violation against the Cosmos, against Pelé. Gordon Hill calls it. Kicks it way out of bounds to waste time.
I believe that
This
Mr.
could be
Hill,
a violation of the yellow
Mr.
card.
Hill stopping the clock, not happy with that at all.
He will talk to Canaglia. Will it be a violation? I believe so. Mr. Hill, known as a very, very aggressive referee, and the violation going against Canaglia. And we see it happening. Giorgio talking to the referee, and he might well be out of the game if he does that too much more. Lindsay now puts the free kick in play. Farouk taking the ball, looking for Joey Fink. The ball tapped high in the air. An easy pickup for Shep Messing. 58 seconds. Messing now wasting a bit of time. Messing punts upfield. The ball arcing toward Werner Roth. Roth with a fine open field trap, but then loses it to Alex. Pringle to Dennis Witt. Witt picked up by Tony Field. Witt and Pelé. Pelé appealing for a call from referee Gordon Hill. It does not come. Lindsay with a high ball. It's going up. It's still in the penalty area. The Cosmos clear it away. Terry Garbutt now. Garbutt clears it away. 20 seconds. Well, the Rowdies valiant tonight. It's 5-4, 15 seconds. The crowd will surely count it down in glee. 27,000 plus here at Yankee Stadium tonight. They have seen one heck of a soccer match. 5 seconds left. The Cosmos on top, 5-4. At one point, the champion Rowdies led 3-0. And that's the game. The New York Cosmos in this North American Soccer League effort retain their Eastern Division. Rather, the referee says play on. The, of course, unofficial time on the scoreboard clock has run out. Gordon Hill, however, retains play on the field. Now there's time. That's the game. The fans rush on the field. Canalia leaves the post. Everybody leaving the field now.